Well, hello, hello, everybody. Renee, Mary, howdy how? How's it going? Marilyn, Mary, welcome everybody. Barbara, hello, hello. Janice, how's everybody doing today on this fine Tuesday? Robin, hello. So, I wasn't really sure what we would talk about today, but I picked up these. I don't know if they're brand new, but new to Scrappy Chic. Catherine Pooler metallic inks. And Catherine Pooler's inks are really interesting to use because of how soft and spongy the ink pad is, and how it's going to sound really weird, but how juicy they are. They make doing a background really easy. Hello, Susan. So I thought I would just try some techniques that we've done before with these inks because I read about them and a lot of people were raving about them. So I had to try them and I'm going to rave about them too. So, first, I tried on black cardstock, just stamping. Hey, Vicky, just stamping. And I was really impressed with the stamp. Um, that was on my first try. It really kind of looks like I may have embossed it. So I was really happy with that. I have the silver and the gold. We also have champagne at the store too. That's kind of bronzy, but not kind of more like a yeah. I'm gonna say it's bronzy. Anyway, um, so anyway, that looks really good. And then I tried it on a piece of chipboard, and it was just like embossing the chipboard, but so much easier. I'm going to show you that too. And then look at these fun techniques on the different cardstocks that I did with embossing folders. Wouldn't these be great backgrounds for your Christmas cards? This is the Spellbinders ornament embossing folder. And then that is the opposite way. So I'm actually going to do a couple of things and show you. I want to try craft. So we're going to try craft also. But first, I want to really show you how easy it is to do this on the chipboard, because these, like I said before, it sounds weird, but they're juicy. I mean, they're spongy, which makes it really easy to do. And look at the coverage you get. Look at that. I mean, you saw it just a couple seconds. And look at that coverage. Beautiful, right? All right. Now I just need to wipe that up. But I am also going to, let's try it with the embossing folder on craft. Here's a craft piece of cardstock. And here's the embossing folder. So I like the gold. Let's do gold. All right, so I never have the sandwich right, so my embossing folder always bends a little bit. So really all you have to do is lightly, because if you push too hard with the spongy ink pad, it kind of gets into the crevices. So you don't have to push very hard. Oh, Marilyn, that's right. You were talking with me the other day about the champagne color. It does take a few minutes to dry, but it really gives you some good coverage. So I'm just going to gently pounce this because, like I said, if you press too hard, you'll get it into the indentions, I guess, or the deboss part of the embossing folder. So we'll get some ink on here. All right. I'm going to set this right here. Close that right up. I have my handy dandy Big Shot over here. My original, I think it's vintage, and they might want it for the Smithsonian. All right. Now, it's harder to see on the craft with the gold, but it does give it a little bit of definition. And can you kind of see how it makes it a little shiny? In the background there. So not a huge difference, I guess, from the craft to the gold, but it actually is very pretty. I'm going to grab another sheet. And try the silver. Excuse me while I rip everything open. These are the Diane Reevely sheets. All right. Because I'm always just so neat and tidy, I'm just going to wipe this with a wipe. And let's try the silver and see how that shows. The gold looks gorgeous on the black, and it looks great on the regular paper too, but it just is, and I really wish you could see, because you can tell on the craft. It gives it a really cool look, kind of vintagey. But let's try silver and see what happens. Oh, yeah, Marianne, these are the Catherine Pooler metallics that we recently got in the store. Like Renee said, we are using the gold and the silver. There is also a champagne, like Marilyn mentioned. All right, let's see how this goes. Oh, sorry, I'm shaking the table. The camera is going a little cuckoo. Let's see. Ooh, the silver just kind of gives it a really cool edge. Can you see that on here? Let's see. Isn't that cool? All right. I really like that, actually. I might use that for my Christmas card. Okay. So also, let's see how these stamp with the silver on the craft. I showed you the silver and the gold on the black. Sheesh, I'm losing things. It's just really pretty. It would be perfect. This is perfect for the holidays. And look at how you just get such good coverage on the stamp. Oh, yep. Look at that. That is awesome, isn't it? Now we'll try the gold. And there is the gold. Hey, Susan. All right. Now this one that we did is not quite dry yet, but look at the coverage on that chipboard. It just is really amazing to me. All right, let's show you on the white. And then I think we've just covered all the colors, basic colors of paper, dark, medium, and white that you might be using for your crafting. So that's white. And this is the silver. Oops, I got a little on the edge. That's just my crappy stamping. Yeah, you could use the heat tool, Mary. I'd have to crawl under my desk to get mine though, because it's on the floor. All right. You want to see the silver on the little pine cone? I just stick it right in the ink pad and press. Look at that. Gives you good coverage on that. Yeah, I really like these metallics. A lot of times you struggle to get a good metallic pigment ink that shows up. So I am excited about that. So this is it's a pigment ink. So I usually wipe my stamps off after a pigment ink. So the gold and the silver, and they're really easy stamp pads to handle. And like I said, I like the spongy ink pads for doing these different kinds of things. What is a pigment ink? Well, Robin, we did do a technique talk all dedicated to the different kinds of inks, dye inks, and pigment inks. So, for example, Lawn Fawn ink and Distress ink are dye inks. Archival and this Catherine Pooler, these are pigment inks, and Oxide is a combination of a dye ink and a pigment ink. But there are actual definitions on our ink comparison page on our website. If you look under digital downloads, you can find all sorts of information about the different kinds of inks and the differences between them. Yeah, they're really great inks. Does anybody have any questions? Can I show you anything that we covered in the beginning? These are on the black and on the white with the gold. I really like that. This one, the gold background and how it frames the ornament. I wish you could really see. I'll have to bring this one into the store and put it up. I wish you could really see. You can see the gold and the silver inks on these. It just isn't, the camera's not doing it justice. Let's see, does it show it if you compare? What are you talking about? Vellum? Stamping on vellum, Susan? Because look, I happen to have a piece of vellum right here. Don't ask me why, but I do. All right, we'll stamp on that. And while I'm doing that, if anybody else has any questions, pop them up. Ooh. All right, there it is on vellum. Oh, you're saying that Marilyn was saying she did it on vellum. Yep. Yeah, there it is. There's the gold on a piece of vellum, so you can kind of see what that looks like. It's getting me all excited to do my Christmas cards. I'm sure a lot of you ladies have yours done already, don't you? All right. Does anybody have any other questions? Look at compare this foiling to this ink. I mean, you get really great coverage, don't you? This was using the foil that we did the other last week. Was it last week maybe? I don't remember. But yeah, so I just wanted to share this ink with you. Perfect for the holidays. I really like the coverage that you get on the colors. Well, that is not dry yet. Yeah, so it's nice. Oh, all right. No questions? All right. Yep, it's no problem to heat it with the heat gun. It doesn't affect the ink at all. If nobody else has any questions, I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you so much for joining. I'm gonna go do a little bit more work and then go to bed. I'm tired. This time change is the one that always gets me. I don't know why, but it does. So thanks again. Don't forget about the specials that Renee has going on in the store for Thankful for Our Customers November. I think the first prize drawing is tomorrow. So it's a Echo Park. I'm not sure which fall collection it is, but it's a mega bundle. So it's got everything in it. And you can enter just by going in the store and shopping or cropping or taking a class or bringing a donation, a canned goods for a local food bank or kids' pajamas for Dominic's Christmas Wish, where he collects pajamas for children. So lots of ways to enter. The drawing tomorrow is the first. There will be more. Um, yeah, if Renee's still on, she'll have to tell you, Susan. I'm not sure what time she's doing the drawing tomorrow. But we'll give her a minute to respond if she's still on. Otherwise, I think it might be on her sheet that she posted on the Facebook page. So you could check there if she's already popped off because, well, she's got kids to take care of. So those kids, they get hungry. Oh, she's saying right around 10. Okay. All right. So good luck, everybody who entered. That is a great bundle. And we are going to say goodnight. Thank you, and we'll see you soon.